What's up, Aries? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have all the Aries up in the house, up in the teacup. Yeah, welcome, guys. We are here to do your November into December. I was about to say employment readings. I don't know why that word came to mind, but ultimately career and finances, maybe some money. We'll see what's going on in that arena. So as always, guys, these are going to be general messages here on YouTube, right? Please take away messages that you feel are for your best and highest good. Use your own discretion, your discernment, your intuition to separate the messages that aren't really speaking to you. If something doesn't ring true or resonate, it's probably not your message. It's probably meant for someone else. Yeah, I encourage you to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. Sometimes messages will resonate for you later down the line in a few days, a few weeks, even in a few months. So if something strikes true, take it and run with it. Everything else you can toss aside, you can release it, okay? What else do you need to know? Everything else is written in the description box below. That includes the decks I'm using here today. I have an awesome new deck called, I think it's Modern Witch Tarot. It's very cool, very cool. I'm excited to use it. My deck's upside down. Anyway, so yeah, check out that description box. It tells you about my social media channels. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. So thrilled to have all my Aries gang with me today. And yeah, we're gonna hop in for career, finances. You got lots to say, Aries. For career, finances, and money, I'm gonna start you off with a little Universe Has Your Back card just to check in, see what the universe wants to say to Aries right now. For my Aries gang, My happiness is a direct reflection of the level of faith in the universe. All right, that's a beautiful card. I really love it. So we'll keep that in mind as we go through. That is Aries' message today. These videos don't typically attract cross-watchers, but you never know. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You know the drill. All right, so your energy coming into, I'm going to say mid-November into mid-December regarding career, money, finances. The High Priestess. Okay, I instantly heard secret and also disguise. Something about this instantly spoke to me about theater or performance or something in which you, even if it's not like a disguise in terms of like acting, performing, it could be something in a profession in which you wear a... I don't want to say work clothes because it's more than that. It would be a profession in which you're like, you have a badge or you have an official hat or an official, I keep hearing like police officer or firefighter or something where like the attire is, okay, here's a good example. Something a child could dress up for as Halloween or for Halloween. So it wouldn't just be like, you know, the office job where you run copies. It could be for some of you, but generally speaking, there's like a very distinct suit or a very distinct look about this profession. I don't know why that's coming up here, but it is. The High Priestess is a card of Cancer, sometimes Pisces, ruled by the moon. It's about following our intuition. So for a lot of you, this could be a career in some sort of artistic field, particularly acting in theater. That's instantly what came to mind. Some of you are waiting on a stroke of good luck or a stroke of destiny or fate or good fortune. And if that's the case, keep raising your vibration and manifesting, because like this card is saying to you, Aries, the universe is listening. So even if you're in like a stuck in between state where it's you put out your resume or, you know, you landed a gig or two and now you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next big thing. Keep manifesting, keep being in that mode where your vibe is high and you're not sinking into a state of lack mentality. I'm careful not to use the word don't, but in this case, I do want to say like, it's important for you not to sink into like, what is the word? It's not self-deprecation. It's, again, lack mentality, lacking self-confidence. Even if you're not feeling confident at this time, Aries, it's so important for you to raise your vibe and again, almost overperform. Fake it till you make it. Like, especially if you're in a career where you have to sell yourself, you have to market yourself, you have to be your own cheerleader. Do that. Like, come in very strong, like commanding the room. I'm getting like Queen of Wands energy, and that's your card, isn't it, Aries? So we'll see. Underlying energy for this High Priestess is the Nine of Wands. All right, interesting. Okay, so here's what this is saying to me. Interesting, not the traditional depiction, or I'm sorry, definition of this card. There's something about when you're in the clothes, right? And maybe take this in metaphor. For all of you, it's not literal, especially if you don't like perform for a living. when you are in the clothes, when you are in the job, the office, the whatever it is you do or are trying to do, when you are at the typewriter about to write that novel or that blog, there's something where you ease into it and it almost feels like your natural state of being. And when you're not doing that, when you're out in the world being yourself, at the grocery store, at the bank, you know, at the bar with friends, there's something about you that feels phony or less than, or again, like a put on. It's like your authentic self shines through when you are in this mode of you know, your dream career or whatever it is that you want to do. And when you're not doing that, there's, yeah, again, how I was saying, you lose confidence. There's a lack of confidence in yourself, or just an uncomfortability. That's not a word, but you get what I'm getting at. There's an awkwardness or feeling like a fish out of water. That expression might be dealing with a Pisces. Feeling like a fish out of water when you're not in your natural element. Thank you, Spirit. That is what I was trying to say. When you were out, if you know, metaphorically, the fish out of water, right? When you're a fish, you're in the ocean, you're in the lake, you're swimming around, it's awesome, you're having fun, you're like, I'm living my best life, this is who I want to be, this is my dream career. When you're not, it's a struggle. When you're not able to do that, and for some of you, it's almost like you've tasted how sweet it could be, you've gotten that one acting gig, you've had that one article, you know, go national, but now it's like you're ready to devour the next thing, and it's like, you've tasted how sweet it was, you've tasted the nectar or whatever, and it's like you're craving more of it. And the more you're denied that enjoyment, that, again, that dream career, that dream role that you love and so desperately seek, and so it aligns with your heart's desire so much. When you're not doing that, when you're denied, when you're being blocked, it feels almost like a wound that you need to heal, or something that needs to be nourished. It's very animalistic in a way, in that it's like a craving, it's like a desire. It's like that werewolf, or that man that turns into the werewolf when the full moon rises. It's like, I need this. Like I physically can't control how I feel. It's interesting. The idea of addiction is coming through here. I am going to say that. For most of you, I don't think it's unhealthy in terms of substance use. For one or two of you, it might be. And again, you'll know if that's your story. So, you know, only take what resonates. I'm not going to use the word unhealthy addiction, though, if this is just your calling, especially if it's like, I was born to act. I was born to be on the stage. I was born to sing. I was born to dance. It's like you just need that hit in your vein to feel alive again. The way, a lot of times they say, the way like comedians, for example, they need that laughter. They need that reassurance that what they're spinning out to the world, it's their fuel. It's what drives them. It's what keeps them going. That's what's coming through here, Aries. Very much in careers of like, or artistic fields, I will say. Particularly something at night. So again, theater, comedy, something you would perform at night. And I know for all of you, it's not in theater and arts, but for a lot of you, it is. It could be a medical doctor, right? Performing surgeries at night and wearing the scrubs, right? Like that is a uniform, a costume of sorts. When you don't get to do that, it's like you don't enjoy, this is so Aries. I love you guys. I love my Aries. You don't enjoy being Joe Schmo. You don't enjoy being ordinary. You don't enjoy being just another number on like the casting roster of something. It's like you want to be in the spotlight. It's your time to shine. And I mean, you are headstrong, right? That's one of your most beautiful qualities. I mean, in a lower vibration, it's not always, but you are the head. You are the start of the zodiac. You are Aries. You are the start. So it's like naturally you like to take charge. You like to be like, take the lead is what I'm saying. This is all really good energy, but I can feel that you're frustrated. It's like you've hit a wall or a block and you're just trying to break it down. You're just trying to get there faster. And I mean, I'm going to go back to this. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. It's almost like you need to enjoy the ride. You are so focused on the destination of trying to bust through this wall. You may be missing out on, it could be opportunities, small gigs here and there, or even the idea of networking, creating some sort of social group or, like social circle of like-minded people. There's little, like Easter eggs being dropped along your path, Aries, because you are hell-bent on making it to that gig or that performance or that whatever. I'm just getting the universe sees you on your path. And again, something about like fire and headstrong, it's almost like you're being asked to slow down. What a very interesting message. And it's frustrating, and I know it's what some of you do not want to hear, especially with High Priestess. It's water energy. The High Priestess channels messages from the universe, right? Very spiritual. Again, a card of Cancer, sometimes Pisces. This is asking you to like take a breather. Maybe some of you need to like meditate or do some sort of like even yoga, something that's very like calming and good for the body. And it's going to like open you up so that you can be a channel for spirit, for universe, for God, whatever you believe in, right? But there's some sort of message that's trying to come into you, but it comes in with like very like, it comes in with grace and ease. Like I literally have to like slow down the way I'm talking, Aries, because I can feel your energy. It's like, it's that fire building, right? It's like you want to add gasoline to the fire, but universe is like, let's just like let the fire burn out for a night or two, and then we'll rekindle, Aries. We'll rekindle. But yeah, there may be some sort of opportunity that you're blocking. Like I just keep hearing blocking your blessings with this. And this is your fire suit, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hang in there. There's something important that is trying to come into you. But again, it's like you're not seeing the forest from the trees. You're so hell-bent on this one precious, right? This one goal or desire. Like just give it some time. Give it a breather, because there may actually be something else even better that you don't realize yet. Great message though, Aries, right? All right, so, oh my God, we were already 11 minutes in. What is the challenge or focus for you coming up? The Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's exactly what we were saying. Your wishes, your dreams. This is the wish fulfillment card, right? It's a great card to get of all the hard work and energy and passion that you've exerted to achieve your dreams. There are all these cups, right, standing behind you. It's like your pride, it's your glory, it's everything you've accomplished. And yeah, there's a tremendous sense of confidence in yourself, and also like a humbleness and like gratitude of, you know, like thanking the universe for all that it has provided to you in its abundance, right? With all those cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it talks about our heart space, right? With cups, things that we love, things that we hold very dear to us. Again, there's something that, even the way it's depicted, this one cup that's floating over your head at Aries, this is a metaphor, right? You can't get it out of your head. It's all you want. There are other cups that you could sip from. There are other avenues of joy and fulfillment. But again, like a lot of my Aries who are resonating with, you're hell-bent on that one opportunity. This could even be a love reading. This could be that one person that you feel you're destined to be with, but there's all these other people interested in you. And like, even in terms of jobs, right? If it's not romantic partnership, this is a career reading. I'm just giving examples of how this could resonate. But it could be like you're getting offers from other whatever theater companies. Hey, come do this little side gig. Come do community theater. Come do this. And you're like, no, I'm headed for Broadway. Sorry. Like it's really cute, Aries. But again, it's you're being a little bit stubborn. Maybe it's that Taurus full moon that energy is seeping into you. But I would just say be open to other opportunities, because there's lots of things that are going to be in alignment with your heart's desire, okay? That's your challenge or focus, Aries. That's a fantastic challenge. It's basically saying, like, again, one day at a time, be open to new blessings that literally are being sprinkled along your spiritual path. Really cool. Underlying energy is the Fool. Okay, so a new beginning. I just posted this on Instagram. I drew it the other day, and I love this card because she just looks like Cyndi Lauper to me. I don't know why, but I love Cyndi Lauper. I'm a big 80s nerd, and she looks like the embodiment of like girls just want to have fun, jumping off the ledge, like a new beginning, like, you know, take me where the wind blows me. That's actually, okay, that's the reason why this is coming up. That's exactly what this is saying to you, Aries. Instead of being married to a certain outcome, instead of resigning yourself to one fate, to one destiny, to one very specific career or specific company that you're trying to work for, there's something very easy and lighthearted about the Fool. It's just like, take me where the wind blows me. I know the universe has got my back. I know I will land on my feet come hell or high water, right? With all that water in the cups. There's something she's very at ease, and there isn't like a care in the world with the Fool. She doesn't have all that like mental baggage or mental turmoil of I need this and I have to get it now. What is that commercial? It's my money and I want it now. I don't know what commercial that is. It's for like insurance or something. Anyway, maybe some of you work in insurance, but there's a lightheartedness here to just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Again, all these water metaphors, cups in a career and finance reading can absolutely mean the flow of money. Money is an energy, right? We think of the word currency, right? It flowing in. Cups can represent money. So if that's the case, money is there. Money is going to be good, but there's something about taking a leap of faith into the unknown with the Fool. New, innovative, unique ideas. It's Aquarian energy. It can also be your card, Aries, right? It's the start of a new journey. Again, the head. It's headstrong in, I will say this, separating yourself from the group. You are not a follower. You are a leader. That's fine. That's great energy, but not if it's inflating your ego and your head, where again, you are unwavering or unshakable on, it's like the avenues you could go down. I'm not saying don't go after that career. I'm not saying don't keep that one thing or that one thing in your mindset, but be open to options. Be open to change. Adaptability is what's coming through here. That's going to be really important. And again, that's your challenge or focus, right? So it's just something to keep in mind as you make your way through into December, basically. So what is the help available to my Aries? God, all right, you just got the Emperor, didn't you, in a career spread? So the Emperor builds an empire. That's fantastic. And not only that, this is your card, Aries. So like, this feels really good, guys. For those resonating with it, it's like, I think you're in alignment with your soul path. Again, there's just little reminders of what we said before. Don't always be so headstrong, right? Be open to change, be open to new opportunities. But the help available to you is, in a sense, being headstrong and continuing to lay a solid foundation for what you're trying to build. You may be trying to put the cart before the horse, that metaphor. The Emperor builds a solid foundation, and it's almost like if he's building an empire, there's a guaranteed success because he's very well versed in this. He's done it a million times. There's a formula to it. So he knows Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Some of you are trying to build Rome in a day. He's going to do it piece by piece, brick by brick. We have to think he started off as like potentially the King of Pentacles, right? Or even the King of Wands, probably a good merge of the two, right? He's career and business focused. He's money savvy. He thinks things through. He's fire energy, so he has the passion and the gusto and the drive and the energy it takes to do it. He's not going to run out of gas. But with that, he knows that he needs to take care of himself, his body. Like he needs to refuel himself in order to maintain that constant flow of energy and drive and initiative to go out and chase what he wants. And again, the empire he wants to build. So that's interesting because that's what we are going back to about that, as I was saying, that animalistic, almost addiction type energy of I need more, I'm craving it, I need my day in the spotlight, I need another gig, I need another this, that. This Emperor would find a healthy way to get that same sort of charge, like an electrical charge, that same sort of like sugar rush, if you will, right? From a different source, if that source is currently tapped out. Again, just the idea of like theater gigs. You know, you've had a couple of successes, but you're ready for the next one and there's no calls. This is saying to me, you need to find like a healthy way to exercise that muscle, right? Whatever that means to you, when the main source, the main prize, the main goal or destination isn't available, there's no space available, there's no occupancy right now. Again, like community theater outlets, you may need to dip your toe in other pools. Something about the High Priestess there. You may need to dip your toe in other pools. And again, maybe it's not ideal. Maybe it's not the exact one you want. This is saying all in good time. He holds the world in his hand. He holds the universe. There's huge potential for growth here, but he is presenting as like a deer, right? So there's something very like natural and organic about it. Nature. Let things develop naturally. Don't try and force them, because ultimately what you try and force down, what you try and break down the obstacles to, if it doesn't happen in a very like, I'm just organic way, right? You shouldn't have to knock down doors to land gigs or to, you know, land interviews, whatever. what's meant to be will be. Like, again, universe is watching over you, essentially. This is a seed that will grow into a tree, but you need to allow it to do it naturally. Like, let nature take its course. Again, something about being open to change and not resigning yourself to one specific avenue. But ultimately knowing, though, Aries, the god, it's called, the emperor, the god, you are in control of your own destiny. So as long as you show up and do the work, universe is going to match you. Universe is going to show up and do their part too, to help make your dreams a reality, right? Now, you may not always know what's best for you. I am going to put that out there. I think you have a very strong idea, and I'm sure you're on the right path. But again, be open to, what is that expression? Plot twists, right? That's a great theater or movie metaphor, right? Maybe some of you are trying to be actors or actresses. Be open to plot twists. I'm going to say that. That's cute. I like that. Interesting. Yeah, so underlying energy is the star. I don't even know if I can show that on YouTube. A little bit of nudity there. It's a card of Aquarius. So some of you may have a strong Aquarius in your chart. Again, with the Fool, though, innovative thinking. You have a lot of Aries and Aquarius mixed. So that may be significant in terms of your... it could be your significant other. It could be a key player in your life, may have strong Aquarius or Aries in their chart. It could also be your boss, a coworker. Anyway, this is saying the same thing I said though before with the star. It's about healing the body after the tower, right? After like an insane life-changing moment. Maybe it's landing a gig, or the opposite. Maybe it's being fired from a job. I'm not predicting that, right? I'm just giving examples here. After the tower, which is like kind of this nasty, everything kind of gets blown up and blown out for the purpose of rebuilding, right? Starting anew, the Fool. We need that time to heal and focus on ourselves. And that is what this entire spread is saying to me. It's like, this is the moment where the universe pushed pause. As much as, again, you're craving and desiring movement forward and progress, you want to see it now. This is asking you to like, I don't know if I can show it to you. Sorry, guys. Take some time, right? Heal. There's one toe or one foot in the pool of intuition. How we were saying, like, dip your toe in this pool. Try that. There's going to be something beneficial about it, even healthy, cleansing. It's going to refresh you and renew you. To take small gigs, to do little things on the side, or however this resonates for you in whatever it is that you're trying to do. And then again, she has one foot on land, right? She's staying grounded. So this is about keeping true to our dreams. Ultimately, the star is about wish fulfillment. It's about hope. It's about the greater picture at hand. It's basically the major arcana of this card, guys. So, I mean, again, beautiful mirroring of like your destiny. You're on your way. You're getting there. You're creating it. But yeah, one foot is still like, pool of intuition, dreams, hope, universe, right? Spirituality. The other foot is on land. It's grounded, it's earth, it's organic, right? It's not trying to rush the process of nature. Something about this like Empress vibes, even the idea of like the Empress is always shown pregnant. It's like you can't rush the baby. You have to let it grow and develop the way it is supposed to. That's such a great metaphor for this whole thing. If the baby, the seed, is your career, you can't rush the baby. You got to give it 9 months or however that resonates. But that might mean something to someone out there, right? Maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe for some of you, it's literally going to be 9 weeks or 9 months. I mean, you do have the 9 of Cups, right? 9 is coming out for a reason. So maybe it's going to be the 9th of December. You get the call, or do you know what I'm saying? There could be something to that. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. What is your advice or guidance? But I do just want to circle back though. The help available to you is like, you got this, Aries. Stop questioning everything. And don't be so rigid. The Emperor is all about tradition and structure. This is actually, again, as I was saying, go with the flow. It's okay to have a little bit of wiggle room in terms of like the ultimate stop, the ultimate destination. Enjoy the paths along the way. Enjoy the road trip. Enjoy the drive, right? Some of you are probably literally traveling for Thanksgiving, right? It's not always about the destination. It's about the stops along the way. It's about the people we meet. It's about the experiences. Be open to new and exciting experiences that maybe you didn't anticipate. All right, so Your advice or guidance is the Lovers. It's about choices, right? It could also be about love. It could also be about romantic partnership. This is saying to me, appreciate the people in your life, especially your cheerleaders, the ones who have been rooting you on from the sideline. You may have been so hell-bent on getting to the destination that I'm really getting from this, you forgot to thank somebody along the way. There's somebody important in your life, whether it's your mother or your brother or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife, whatever, your teacher, your professor, your mentor, universe, right? God, there's someone you forgot to thank. So make sure it's like you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's for things that you've already accomplished in the past. Again, this is taking that moment of pause to stop pursuing the future just for a minute, just for an hour, just for a day. And to live in the now and be thankful of the choices you've made and the people in your life. Because ultimately it's gotten you to where you are today, right? And if you're watching tarot, you're probably not 100% satisfied, right? You're probably seeking some sort of change or guidance or motivation. But this is saying live in the now and be thankful. Oh yeah, okay. And bottom of your deck is 5 of Swords. Even unintentionally, there may have been someone that you almost like trampled over to get to where you are. I'm sorry, Aries. I just got to deliver the message as it is. Again, particularly in Aquarius. And it's not that this relationship is not repairable. It absolutely is, because it's showing as the Lovers. This is someone you would love, this is someone you love or loved, and vice versa. There was a great bond and kinship and connection between the two of you, but maybe you beat them out for that starring role, right? And there's unsettled feelings there. Even if you didn't intentionally mean to say something nasty or stab them in the back or just make them feel hurt, right? Make them feel less than. I would just go back and try to resolve any sort of conflict that may still exist in some sort of relationship that you want to stand the test of time, right? Again, I was getting like Emperor and Empress vibes. It could very well be your spouse or whoever you're dating, or again, a lifelong business partnership. Just make sure you are, you're giving back, right? It seems like there has been at least one key player in your life that has been very supportive and kind to you. So pay it forward. That's sort of what's coming through here. It could also be, it could also be a Gemini with the Lovers coming out. Yeah, guys, come on, literally. Reciprocity and justice, right? If there was something unjust, if there was a false belief or a false truth where it wasn't equal, it wasn't imbalanced, there was no reciprocity, go back and make it right. Literally what we just said, all right? Very cool. Cross your T's and dot your I's and pay it forward. That's your advice or guidance, because what you put out into the universe, like the good deeds you do, that's karma, baby. It's going to come right back to you. So, all right, Aries, this is actually an incredible reading. I'm amped that I did yours first because it feels good. It feels alive. It is on fire. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below what resonates for you. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Aries, I almost forgot. I'm pulling these oracle cards. They are called Life Purpose Oracle cards. So for most of you, it already seems like you know what your life purpose is. For most of you, it seems like you have a pretty good pulse on like the trajectory of where you want to go. But just for fun, for those who are still questioning it or uncertain, I'm going to pull one of these for you. Again, only take what resonates. That flew out. Infinite abundance. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. All right. I'm going to pull one more for you guys too. Anything else Aries needs to know? Major Empress vibes though, right? She's got that cornucopia with all the fruit, all the blessings and abundance, things that she's grown. Empress vibes, Taurus and Libra vibes. Pregnancy might be on the radar for some of you too. Anything else Aries needs to know in their reading? Anything else for Aries, for my Aries? That might be it. Oh, that one. Okay. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Beautiful. I love that card. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.